So, one thing to say before we start today. No session next week. There will be 2 this week, and then back to the regular 1 a week. But last we left off was right at the end of the Abyssal Necropolis. I believe the very last thing that happened was Nullifar fed a sleep potion to Ovak, who thinks he's a frog.
I thought this one was the polymorph potion. Whoops.
Take me a bit.
Here's how are you riveting?
That's how he snores.
But so what is the plan
Frog.
after having successfully cleared the Abyssal Necropolis?
We definitely need a rest.
As to say, I know you want to take a rest.
Well, depending on how late it is, I'm going to head over to the guild hall and tell them that we cleared it.
Okay. You guys went immediately back in right after taking that rest, right? Or no, you went to the potions and then...
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's still relatively close to the middle of the day.
Alrighty.
So, is there anything else? Anything anyone wants to get accomplished besides going to the mercenary or the mercenary guild?
Kinda want to check out those traffickers we saw.
The what?
Those traffickers that we saw, human traffickers.
Yeah, so that's what we'll do probably after we rest.
I would like to go and see if I can get that eyeball flail made.
You're just gonna go to the tavern and have a drink. He almost died.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me pull.
I would also like to stop by a magic store if there is any. I have some things I want to dump.
So is it just me, or did your blood taste kind of metallic when you went to die?
Say something about metallic?
Yeah, something about metallic.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, there's that shop. There's the tavern. And then the mercenary guild. Okay, so Ombrun wants to go back to the mercenary guild. Wada wants to go to a magic shop. Uses going to have a drink.
Obak wants to find out how to make a weapon out of the
Right.
eyeballs.
I'll be honest with
Nobody's
you.
gonna drink with you.
I don't have the item made for that yet.
Okay,
So,
sound good.
I was gonna say, we'll keep that on the back burner for right now. But I'll get that made
Okay.
so you can do it tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. So, we'll get Ombrun's done first, since this is just going to be short and sweet. So you're going back to the Fang of Katak?
Yep.
Alright. So you enter, the typical people you see there. Zaran, Sarasa, Talar, various other mercenaries. I'm assuming you're going back to Talar?
Yep.
Okay. He watches you approach. You're back fairly quickly.
Job's done. What can I say? We're pretty efficient.
You picked
Had a
up
few
2
close
of them,
calls.
didn't
Yeah. This one, well, the one down in the little bit past the docks, and then
you? The ruins.
yeah, the ruins, and then the artifact.
Right. Okay, so he takes the job slip from you that you tore off the job board,
Contract board.
and gives you a pouch of gold. Or he hands you a pouch. Opening it up, you see about 1,000 gold pieces and roughly 500 gold worth of gems. And he turns around, takes a couple things off the shelf. Gives you a scroll of Greater Restoration and a book. And a no, that's all. That's all. You need me to list that off again? Bryn?
Sorry, I literally just muted myself. 1,000 gold, 500. Well, patch for 1,000 gold, 500.
No. 1,000
gold worth
500.
of gems. Yeah, 500 gold worth of gems. A greater restoration scroll
And
and
a book.
a book.
Gives off a magical vibe, but
Book.
yeah, maybe your new friend can help you get that identified.
All right, and I'll be sure to come back after we finish the other one. That might take a little bit longer, though, so we have to track it down.
Of course. And then, as you go to leave, we'll swap over to we will swap over to Monsieur Wata.
All
I
right.
want to go back to the Serpent's Coin.
Anyone want to come with?
Where are you going?
He's going to a magic shop.
Yeah.
The one we
I'll
went to
go with
before.
my friend.
All right.
Okay, so Noli, what are you doing? I don't remember.
I'm going out drinking with Yusa.
Okay. So you come back to the familiar site of the building adorned with carvings of serpents and arcane symbols. Inside is Solaris, the owner of said magic shop.
Boom.
I'm a man.
It's a man.
It is a man.
Fuck. I forgot. I don't. Fuck.
No.
Do I realize it's a man?
Roll perception.
Not good at it. Yeah, I got a 3.
Could be either one.
Hello, friend. Me and my companion to do business.
Of course. What can I help you with?
First, I have some things that I would like to tell. I'm gonna start putting my stuff on the counter.
All right. What are you putting up there?
I'm putting up my crystal longsword. I am putting up my hematite amulet. Write this down so crystal lighting. Put up my not gonna
What quality
put
is
that.
the crystal longsword again?
I want to give, while I see Water putting these items up, I'll pull out the sword of life stealing and I'll say, "Here, well, I have no use for this. Perhaps you can add a few coins to your purse," and I'll give him the longsword as well. And
It's a rare, right?
Yes, is a rare.
Okay.
Eka, you want me to sell this sword?
it's yours to do with what you would please, my friend.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll go to actually, I'll make you a little bit of a trick. I don't have use for this anyways, and I'll take out my shield, the buckler.
The sapphire buckler.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
wow. What a beauty.
yes. It was Fenhorn's, and I'm sure that if I wasn't to have it, I'm sure that you would probably be up there on his list.
Well, I would be honored and I would most certainly put it to great use. In the name of our fallen brother Finhorn.
Yes. I hope he is resting well.
Finhorn.
And then I'm gonna also put up the staff of charming. Rare.
Okay.
That's what. Did I get everything? Crystal longsword, hematite amulet, staff of charming. Oh, and I have some scale mail. Not magic. I'll basically just take
So
whatever I can get for that.
the crystal longsword he'll take for about 750 gold. The amulet, that's the one that lets you cast vampiric touch, right?
Yep.
Okay, that one will be about 1,000. And the Staff of Charming is going to be... that's a rare?
Yep.
Okay, so that's also going to be another 750.
Okay. And what about the Life Stealer?
Oh, the Sword of Life Stealing, that's right.
Yeah.
Longsword, right?
Longsword deck.
Yes. Yes. It's a long story. And I got a delivery here. I gotta go pick that up real quick.
The vendor would offer... Okay, I'm going to start this over. This factors into my prices. So, $50 to $70. So, the Crystal Longsword you would get 1,000 gold for. The Hematite, I said 1,000. You'd get 2,000. And the Staff of Charming would be 1,250. And the Longsword of Life Stealing would be 2,500. Hold on. Calculator, so 1,000 plus 2,000 plus 1,250 plus 3,750.
50 total.
Yes. Not a bad haul considering.
Can we what do and while I'm here, will you take the scale mail? I know it's not magic. Have a use. I'm willing to give it up for cheap.
Scale mail. It's just basic scale mail.
Yeah,
That's just gonna be an extra 25 gold.
I'm perfectly fine with that. So total, is it 3,775?
3,775.
Perfect. Make this simple. I'm gonna remove those and add those. Not done yet.
Okay. Selling or buying?
I'm gonna be buying something, possibly.
Figurine? No?
Although that's not a bad idea. Thanks for. I will buy another figurine if they have. Let me just quickly delete all this stuff so that. Within it, I'll remove buckler.
Really, no.
Okay.
Hey, what, girlfriend?
Okay. Then I add 3,775 gold, and then yeah, I'll ask. Do you have any of? you have any cannon figurines worth 100
And
gold
this
piece?
is the same guy you bought it from before.
Did you get any more? Did you build any more? I know you only had one.
He opens up his little ledger again. Oh, let's see. Really, Noli?
What's up?
Yes, I actually have 2 more.
Yeah.
I
Great.
can see what you're holding.
No.
So, 200 gold for the 2 of those.
Oh.
They do have to be worth 100, you said, I believe.
Yep.
Okay.
Gonna add can 2. Then I'm wondering another thing that I'm here for. Do you have any just magical songs not require to be attuned to them? I have too many things that I'm concentrating on now, and I don't have room. But I'm in need of a good quality sword.
I mean, are you looking for it to fill a specific thing, or does it just have to be non?
Yeah, it can be just with the most simplest of enchantments.
Let's see. Roll a d6 for me.
Got 2.
He kind of points back down to the. Let me check. The only thing I have would be a +2 logs.
Sure, how much would that run?
Considering the magnitude of the enchantment and the time required to put said enchantment onto it, I can't let it go for less than 4,000 gold.
Can you give me a moment to discuss with my friend?
Of course.
Okay.
I was already gonna ask like how when he said that how bad, like I wanted to see how bad it was. I wanted to check your expression and see if you really wanted it.
You want to roll insight on water?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, 23.
Well,
I want it.
I'll just as you coming to me. Uh, no worries, brother. How much do you need? I'll cover the top.
Asking for 4,000. I don't want to give up all my money. Want to do? I think I can do. How
I'll
about
give you
I
a
do?
thousand.
How about that's more than fair, and that's very generous. So I do
It will
3, you
come
do
back
1,000.
in due time. No worries, brother. Absolutely.
Okay.
You know how Xmas treats his faithful followers.
Yes, and I hope that I am able to repay you with, my company.
Absolutely. That is all I would ever ask.
All right.
And I'll give him the 1,000 coin.
Yes, and I'll put the 3,000 gold on the counter as well.
all right.
The fine blade.
So you can add a +2 longsword.
Okay.
And you already added the 2 cannon figurines.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Welp, thank you, my friend, for your business, and perhaps we will return someday.
Right. Yuzo, Noli, is there anything you guys want to talk about while you guys go get a drink, or?
You got to take it to the private channel. They're going to discuss war plans.
Actually, private channel sounds great. Let's have a little fun with it.
Oh
For real.
God. Do you want me to?
I knew you would like that shit.
Yeah, let's do that. I have an idea.
All right. I'm gonna have to drag Wada down there since he's the one streaming.
Okay.
Bye,
No,
Wada.
I'll take the headset off, no spoilers.
I'll just at you whenever you can put it back on.
Bye, everybody.
Wata. So there
Okay,
we go.
Hey,
headset's coming off.
So you guys are going to. I believe I had a tavern already. Yeah. So you guys are gonna go to the Scaled Chalice. It is near the heart of the market district, the Scaled Bazaar, or the Serpent's Bazaar. Gathering place for merchants, mercenaries, and adventurers alike. The architecture of the building is adorned with, of course, carvings of serpents and scales. The entrance is marked by a large arching doorway flanked by torches that burn with a greenish flame. A wooden sign hanging above the door depicts a chalice wrapped in a coiled serpent, which has shimmering scales painted in gold and green. Walking into the scaled chalice, the main room is spacious, filled with round wooden tables and chairs. The walls are decorated with tapestries depicting scenes of Yuan-Ti legends and epic battles. The lighting is dim, provided by hanging lanterns that cast a warm, inviting glow. The bar is a long, polished piece of dark wood, behind which a variety of exotic bottles and jars are displayed on the shelves. The shelves are illuminated by alchemical lights that change color throughout the evening, adding to the tavern's mystique. A small stage in one corner of the room hosts bards and performers, providing entertainment for the patrons. Performances range from traditional Yuan-Ti music to thrilling tales of adventure and intrigue. And there are also several private rooms available for rent, offering a more secluded space for those who require privacy for their meetings or celebrations. Among the staff are 2 notable people, which is Zarithra, a Yuan-Ti pureblood who is the proprietor of the tavern. She manages the tavern with a firm hand, ensuring that everyone enjoys their time while keeping order. She's also very knowledgeable in local gossip. The bartender is a hulking half-orc with a surprisingly gentle demeanor. Despite his intimidating appearance, Rakan is known for his excellent mixing skills and friendly conversation. He often shares stories from his travels and listens to the tales of others with genuine interest. And the rest of the waitstaff is a mix of humans, elves, and Yuan-Ti, all trained to provide quick and efficient service.
Ooh.
So, what would you like to do?
As good.
I was saying, what would you like to do?
Yuza walks in. Where's Nullifar? Is Nullifar following Yuza, or is he just walking
Yeah,
in as well?
like right beside him, pretty much, just following.
So Yuza's walking in. I mean, he's scuffed up, he's bruised up, right? He almost died, and you see a visible change in Yuza. Nullifar does. Like he's not hiding it. He strolls up to the bar with just a mean look on his face and just asks, "Could I get whatever strongest whiskey or drink you have?" He says so with a sharp tone in his voice.
Well, I have a variety of options for you. I have a drink called the Serpent's Kiss. Uh, it's made from a blend of rare liquors and infused with a hint of venom. We also have Scaled Ale, which is a dark, rich ale brewed locally, known for its deep flavor and a slight hint of spice. Or we have a wine called Elixir of the Gods, imported from distant lands, favored by those who seek a touch of luxury.
I'm feeling a bit rough. Give me the scales.
The
And
Scaled
I put
Ale.
a gold coin on the counter.
And for you, my tall friend?
Nullifar just kind of, he kind of stretches. It's been a long day. I'll take what he's having. We
Alright.
both had it rough today.
Gets you the two Scaled Ales. Gives them to you. You two look like you've been through some shit.
Yuza takes a long, hard drink. And he looks over at Nullifar and looks back at the bartender. And goes, "You have no idea." And he's just gritting his teeth.
Judging by your demeanor, I will say either mercenaries or adventurers. You don't have the look of merchants about you.
Yuza strokes his chin, his bruised chin. That's close. He looks over at Nullifar. "So, how did you enjoy our adventure?" And Yuza just looks salty at this point.
Well, I did, but as soon as I start getting a little bit angry at the way things almost turned out, I stopped myself because I remembered I slayed the undead version of something that almost put me in the ground. Technically did.
Yuza lowers his head and just shakes. That near-death situation reminded me of who I really am, I believe.
Who would you say you are, user?
He looks over, puts his hand on his sword, like, "I am a samurai, and I need to start acting like one."
And how do you plan to start that?
Rakan's just watching you two.
He smiles and goes, "I can't wait to show you." And he finishes his beer and asks for another one.
Gives you another one.
Once user finishes his, he downs his into the same, he just asks for another one.
So Yuza, after finishing the first one, grabs the second one and sips this one a little bit slower. and looks over at Nullifar and goes, "Weren't we talking about getting a ballista?"
I believe we were. It'd be a nice addition since we're going to start traveling on foot, I take it. Well, on the ground.
At this point, can I do a history check to see if we actually have seen any ballistas in the city? This is out of character.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me check. And while rolling this check, I would like to see like how well guarded is the city as well. So history. Boom. Oh, that sucks.
Ah,
Okay.
Oh,
the events of the day have kind of made a mess of your mind, so you can't really recall if you have or not.
Yuza looks over at Nulvar, like, do you remember seeing any ballistas?
hmm.
Now I could
I
roll,
don't.
or you could roll, or I could tell
Hmm. I'll go for a roll.
you. Okay.
This could get fun.
Definitely. I'm a luck point that. I'm a luck point that. I gotta
2
luck point that.
natural ones.
I really want to luck point that.
Damn.
You can.
Well, no, we can have fun with this. All right. So
Alright.
Yuza, I'm guessing Nulvar says he doesn't remember.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's not clear to him either. He's been too focused on personal things.
So Yuza looks over at Nullifer like, I say let's get drunk and let's go look for a one. And a wicked smile comes across Yuza's face.
I'm all with you. Nullifier, he lets out a grin, so he gives this big ol' down for anything type of smile. But if we're gonna do what I think you're doing, I don't think we should let Wada or Deka know about this. They would certainly not approve.
You just see the biggest smile stretch across Yuza's face. He goes, I agree. And then he puts a couple gold coins to get drunk. And then from there, we can go into the main channel, let them do theirs, and then we can come back to do our adventure on drunken hunting for a ballista. That sounds fantastic.
Jesus Christ.
For real.
Alright, I'll move everyone back.
Oh, they're
God.
back.
Hello.
Ooh.
What happened?
Who's
You might
dying?
We gonna
Okay,
have to.
Ovak, did you have anything you wanted to do other than the weapon?
Nope.
Alright. So, everyone has done everything that they want to do at this point, correct? The only thing is to go back to your caravan and figure out where to go from here, right?
Yep.
Mr. Arena.
Yes, but we
Oh,
wanted to check out the traffickers next.
Right.
oh God, I feel bad.
I have a bad feeling about this.
So, do you want to do that before your long rest or after?
After because I need to probably unattune to my
That can be done over a short
um.
rest.
I'm sorry.
Attuning can be done over a short rest.
Okay. I just need to switch my. I guess the gavel for the sapphire buckler shield. Yeah.
Yeah, that can be done over about an hour.
Okay.
I'm good.
So that's what you want to do is just take a short rest while you're kind of going around.
You know what? The only thing I really want to do, I totally forgot. I was kind of distracted. Is there armor for like panthers per se? Would that be easy to find?
Um, Probably not, but you could probably have some custom made, but it would take time.
Okay, we'll get to that later. I won't do that right now.
Yeah, that'd probably take at least a few days.
Okay. Maybe if I could just stop by to someone that could do that, and I could ask them if they could work on it, and I'll drop them some coins to patron them on that job. But if it's kind of, I know we kind of just did all that, so I could do that next time too. It's no problem.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably gonna be a thing for maybe the next hub city you come to,
Okay, that's perfectly fine.
because
As
you are
long as
gonna be
I get to
moving.
bring Nala and Taxar with me, I'm happy.
Yeah, because you are gonna be moving across continents.
Okay.
So anything else anyone wants to do?
Mm, dang.
I'm going the gold that I got.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is going to get 250. I just transformed the gems into the gold already. If that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, everyone gets 250.
Easy enough to find a
Um,
jeweler and
Yeah, I'm going to hand use the pouch of gold. I just got to
well, they're
put
not
his
there.
in
They're
there with
still
it.
at the tavern.
Oh, yeah, okay. So whenever I see use, I'm going to hand him his pouch of gold. That will have
Yeah,
his
no, they're
250 included with the other.
You're all back at the dragon and the carts. And you notice there's two very obvious people missing still. Yuza and Nullifar.
That's not good.
Uh,
I
Let's go
knew he
to the
shouldn't have been
tavern.
spending time with Yuza. We are supposed to be keeping an eye on him.
Let's go to the tavern. You know that's where they're at.
God damn
I
it.
fear you're correct, Water. Let's head to the tavern.
Ovok's gonna be like wondering what's going on.
Let's go to the tavern.
Go make sure Yusa doesn't burn down the tavern again.
I don't like that laugh.
No, I was laughing at what Ombrin said.
Yeah,
This
but that was
tree
like
doesn't burn down.
Burn down the tavern.
but that
Let's
laugh
go.
made it sound like that's exactly what they're doing.
I honestly hope it's
I
something
wouldn't be.
that
I
trivial.
wouldn't be
I truly do.
surprised.
So
Honestly, that would.
I'll be
Yeah, no,
okay.
that would be the least.
as you start to disembark towards the only well-known tavern that you know of, we're going to swap back over to Noli and Yuza. So, are you still at the Scaled Chalice, or have you?
So I'm gonna ask for the thing I sent you,
Right,
um,
easy enough.
and then get that like probably two jugs of it, and
Okay.
then me and Bam or me and Noli are gonna go, search for the thing.
Okay. Seeing as you are shit-faced, roll investigation at disadvantage.
I clicked the disadvantage, but it didn't roll twice. So I'm gonna try
Roll
again.
again.
Hey, it's not bad.
Noli's just following behind you, just stumbling. But you do you do find a barracks kind of building. And it seems there are roll perception disadvantage.
Fucking shit!
That is 2 nat 1s in a row, Noli.
3 nat ones.
That's right.
Get him out. Get him out your system.
But there's what you can tell at least one not being used, kind of off to the side, and it doesn't seem like there's anyone around.
Can I look to see if there's anything on top of the barracks?
Sure, another perception check, disadvantage. Being drunk sucks.
It does.
Not that you can tell.
Just kidding.
Seems clear.
So we don't see anybody at the barracks or anything on top of it, right?
I mean, you don't see anyone outside or on top.
I go to walk inside.
All right.
Billy follows behind. This fucker is stumbling like crazy.
Jesus Christ. Bring the music back. You walk inside, there's about 5 of the city guard. And they all turn to you at once, just like, what?
I slightly slur my words, and I'm like, "Gentlemen, I feel like I've purchased too much beer. Would you mind helping me finish this?" And I'm like stumbling.
Roll persuasion. I'm not going to say at disadvantage.
+5, come on. Hey, 9 or 17, not bad.
All right. um. Okay, they're all just like, fuck it, why not? We're off duty.
Sweet. I say while we're drinking with the guards, it's the other people's turn.
All right. So the rest of you eventually come to the scaled chalice. And as you were not here before, the scaled chalice is near the heart of the Serpent's Bazaar. The exterior is adorned with, of course, carvings of serpents, scales. There are 2 torches flanking the doorway that burn with a greenish flame. The door depicts a chalice wrapped with a coiled serpent painted with shimmering scales of gold and green. The main room itself is spacious, filled with round wooden tables and plush chairs. The walls are decorated with tapestries depicting scenes of Yuan-Ti legends and epic battles. and there are hanging lanterns that provide a dim, warm, and inviting glow. The bar is a long piece of polished dark wood, which behind on a shelf sit a variety of exotic bottles and jars. The shelves are illuminated by alchemical lights that change color throughout the evening. There is a small stage in one corner that hosts a variety of bards and performers, ranging from traditional Yuan Ti music to thrilling tales of adventure and intrigue. And there are also several private rooms available for rent for those who require privacy for their meetings or celebrations. Among the staff, there are two notable figures. Zarithra, the proprietor, is a Yuan Ti pureblood with a knack for hospitality and a keen sense for business. She's known for her sharp wit and also has extensive knowledge of local gossip. The bartender is a hulking half-orc with a surprisingly gentle demeanor. Despite his intimidating appearance, Rakan is known for his excellent mixing skills and friendly conversation. He often shares stories of his travels and listens to tales of the others with genuine interest. Looking around, I would like everyone except Nola and Yuzo to roll a perception check.
It's going to be a mighty fine. It's going to be a mighty fine 9 right there.
I just go on my passes.
What's your passive?
15.
Can I go mine too?
Fine. What's yours?
Go mine. 16.
Yeah.
That's the first time I ever said that. I felt kind of cool.
I gotta start using passive more anyway.
Yeah. So how I do it in my campaign is roll lower than your passive. Is how I do it.
So if they roll lower than the passive, you just bump it up to the passive?
Yeah, I just bump it up to the passive. That's how I do it. I don't know how every DM does it, but that's how I do it. Because it's like,
I don't know.
Personally would do
how
it
are
like
you going to
it's if you're like actively looking for something, it's you roll perception and you use that regardless.
Okay.
Yeah.
That kind of makes sense.
Yes.
actively
that
looking for something, roll and use that. But
since you already know what you're looking
situation
for,
like
I'm
this.
just gonna say, everyone, tell me your passive perception.
16.
15.
I know Umbran is 16, Sadeka's 15. Wada, what's yours?
That's a lot of fucking work. Mine's 10.
Okay, I'll go with your roll then. Ovak?
Water's like, no, I'm looking. Let me roll. I'm looking actively.
Multi-personality, man.
Oh, he dozed off.
I forgot I muted. About 15.
Your passive is 15?
I was literally about to pull up your fucking character sheet.
Okay. So, I'll let you use your passive as well. So, looking around, you very quickly notice they're not here.
Can we look around to see if we see any Nullifar-sized tracks on the ground?
I'm gonna walk up to the barmaid.
Track.
The bartender?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to her and ask if she's seen.
It's fucking Kara. Like, what the fuck?
Oh. Which one did you say? Which one did you say was the female?
The proprietor, the owner.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to the owner.
Well, the owner is up in the office. I was just saying that for narrative purposes.
Okay. I'll go up to the barkeep then.
Okay. Like I said, it's this hulking half-orc, surprisingly gentle though.
Excuse me, sir. We're looking for our friends. Tall Goliath kind of looks like a giant walking corpse, and a tiefling man. Have you seen him?
Yes, I know exactly who you're talking about. He left a little bit ago. Purchased a couple jugs of beer and left.
Did they say where they were going?
No, but they mentioned something about don't tell someone.
Don't tell Deca and Water.
Yeah.
Let me roll for something. Hold on.
Let me see if I find those tracks.
Yeah, roll survival. That'd be survival, not investigation.
Oh, thank you for correcting me.
I seem to remember something about a ballista.
Oh no.
Oh God. I
Oh
was gonna
no.
buy that for them. God dang it. They're gonna start using it if they get to it first.
And Noli, would you have left any tracks?
You know what? Probably.
What kind? Just footprints? What?
Only probably Yeah, probably a few footprints, like in a spilled like whiskey, I guess. Something like that.
So yeah, you see a trail of Nullifar-sized footprints, kind of vague, but there, along with what looks like spilled drinks.
I'll see if I can't navigate if I can't find the direction that they're going.
And I'll help.
Okay.
By the way, while they're doing that, one thing real quick. While we're doing the thing with the guards, I asked them if we can find if they know what we're looking for and if they know where one is.
Roll persuasion.
We did not take a short rest earlier, right?
No.
Okay. Just making sure.
One of them speaks up, kind of already feeling the effects of this. There's one right outside. No one's using it.
Hell yeah. Okay, they can do what they need to do.
So, 2 track said Nullifar tracks. And Wada, you said you're helping?
Yeah.
Zedeka, you could roll with either advantage or you both can roll.
On what?
Survival.
I got +9 Water.
Oh yeah, you.
Roll with advantage.
And are you going to inform them that you found his tracks?
Yes, I am. I'll say tracks over here. And 27.
Oh yeah, easily enough. He is a very sloppy drunk, so it's easy to follow the trail he left.
I'm gonna attempt to listen around for him as we leave the tavern.
Okay. So you can roll perception.
I'll
That's a
guidance is
24.
perception.
He already rolled, but
Nice. That's
even
okay.
with that high of a roll, you don't hear him anywhere near the town.
Okay.
What are you two doing?
Alright.
He's the Noli.
Alright. So Nullifar would have heard me ask the guard and say where it's at.
Yeah.
Use a purposefully stop drinking to get a little bit more sober. Not much, but a little bit.
Enough to where he can walk.
Noli's following uses lead.
Yeah. So after this, they've been drinking this stuff for a while.
Oh yeah.
Would it?
They're gone.
Dope. So yeah, me and Nulfar are like, hey guys, thanks. It was great drinking with you. We're gonna go get some sleep, and we walk out of the barracks looking for the thing.
Okay, easy enough. It's on the fine. It's on the side of the building. It's not assembled.
No, Yuta looks over at Nulfar like, let's grab as much as we can.
But there is
Alright.
the fuck, what's it called? The arm, I want to say. The fucking bow, the string, the where you put the arrow. The whole thing's there.
Alright.
It's just in several pieces.
So yeah, Yuza grabs as much as he can and starts heading back to the caravan.
All right.
Same with Noli. On the way back, he's just like mindlessly rambling. I really, but now what he said to me was,
Minahoy Minoy.
No. All right. So the rest of you
Yeah.
eventually
yeah,
come to
take-
a
it
barracks
out.
looking building.
Just delete the app. I'll add it back tomorrow.
There's no one around. There's no one outside the building. You do hear a bit of talking from inside the building. But looking around, it does not seem like Yuza and Noli are here.
I'm sorry. What I missed?
Oh, I was just saying you came up to a building that looks kind of like a barracks. You can hear a little bit of talking from inside, and it does not seem like Noli and Yuza are in the immediate area.
It's time to step it up a little bit. I'm gonna cast locate object on Nully's flaming greatsword.
What is the range?
The range is 1,000 feet.
Oh, let's see. They are carrying the pieces of a ballista. Getting a very, very faint signal pointing towards the direction of the dragon and all that. But it's just on the outer edge of the area of the spell.
I'll say he's kind of far. Let's move fast, and we'll move in that direction if we can.
Sure.
Yep, let's go.
What kind of pace are you going at?
Fast.
All right, so you're just kind of like you're just running through the streets.
Yeah.
Quick, somebody play Running in the 90s.
Is there anything between regular and fast?
Well, the fastest, I'm just saying, like, you're dashing, using the dash action.
Yeah.
Moving W.
GDRB. GDRB.
Goddamn right, buddy.
Goddamn right, buddy.
So yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
If we get a hammer to the face along the way, so be it.
Wait, how many hours has it been since I drank the fog potion?
It's fine.
Ah, damn, yeah, no, I just realized we traveling with a fucking.
he was knocked out for 4 hours. The potion lasts 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Sure.
But actually, that's an interesting thing. Seeing as you are multiple personalities in a body,
Yeah.
that kind of, I don't know if it would affect only the one that's in control, or if it would affect all of them. That's something I'll have to think about.
Are we one or are we many? Is the question.
We are Venom.
It's multiple people in one body. That's what I'm saying.
So the we are one. Maybe? Or the we
I
are
don't know.
many.
I'll have to do some research on that later. But
That's a good question.
what kind of pace are you two moving at? Noli, Yuza. Keep in mind you are carrying some heavy ballista parts. Noli, being a Goliath, he's fine. But Yuza, what's your strength score?
My what?
Strength score.
-1.
So 9.
Yeah.
Okay. He's struggling to keep up a little bit, Noli.
So, like, how full are my hands?
I'm assuming you picked up the majority of it.
Alright. Like, majority enough to not pick up a tiefling?
Yeah. No, you are using both arms.
Are my shoulders free?
Yes.
Okay. Ellie's gonna stop. He's gonna turn
Hold
around.
up, I got an idea.
He's gonna.
I got an idea. I
Alright.
got an idea.
Alright.
Let me find it. Let me find it. Please have it. Please have it. Please have it.
I'm afraid.
He's gonna rocket jump like Soldier.
Could an unseen servant hold some of it?
No, I believe the unseen servant only has a. I believe it specifies it. But you're right. Might be mixed with something else. Let me.
Damn it! I have enlarged and reduced, but it's not prepared. Son of a bitch.
Well,
Oh well.
unseen servant. Yeah, it has a strength of 2. So it
Yo.
carry even. It could probably carry
A pin.
string.
All right.
You can carry one pin.
Good thought though.
So like, Nullifar's gonna kneel down and be like, get on my shoulder. Trying to use it to get on his shoulder, pretty much.
Just give him a piggyback ride.
I'd definitely try.
All right. It's hard to work out with what you're carrying, but you can eventually. So you two are making your way back towards the caravan. Roll perception for me. Nullify with advantage because you are still shit-faced.
Advantage.
Disadvantage.
Well,
Okay. Easy enough. They're not being stealthy. you start to hear this the sound of rapid footsteps behind you.
Nolly starts putting in overtime. Motherfucker starts trying to really push his fucking legs to the limit. This dude's trying to get a workout.
And the rest of you see this weird sight of Yuza getting a piggyback ride while holding something from Nullifar, who is also carrying a bunch of shit.
How far are they from us?
Yeah.
Like, what are they doing? What? Oh God.
They'd probably be about a couple 100 feet at this point.
Damn. They were within 60 feet. I was gonna command Noli.
I wish I would have brought Nala or Taxar with me. All right.
Stick 'em, boys.
Yeah, exactly. Go get him. Um, can we?
Keep in mind, you are still dashing towards them.
Are we gaining on them?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, let's just keep
So,
gaining
Noli
on
is
them.
weighed down. Noli is weighed down by the
just a
weight of.
little bit faster.
Yeah.
When
How close are we
like-
to the caravan?
You can see the outside gate. Which the caravan is a little bit beyond that.
are they drunk? Well, they're are they? Can we see that they're running kind of funny?
Well, Yuza is on Noli's back. He's getting a piggyback ride. Noli is kind of, despite the effort he's putting in, he's kind of stumbling a little bit.
I like to. You know what? They're going in the direction we're going, so I'm not. I was gonna cast Thaumaturgy to like cause a little tremor to see if it could make him lose his balance, but they're kind of already going that direction, and they're gonna stop when they get there. I'm guessing. So I would suggest we just keep gaining on them, and then yeah, and then if they keep running, then I have a different option. But let's just keep gaining on them is what I'll do.
Okay. Oh man, I feel that pain in my soul right there. But yeah, Noli,
What's up?
you start getting this weird feeling in your stomach.
Oh shit.
I need you to roll me a Constitution save.
Alright. 15.
You manage not to throw up.
Shit, just gotta make it back to the caravan.
And the sounds of footsteps are getting ever closer.
Really starts panicking. This time he's like Jimbo from Boss Baby, that one like fat fucking baby. Run, 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 run.
So user's gonna look behind him and be like, "We have like within shouting range."
Yeah, easily.
I say, "We have a gift for the caravan. Come help us carry this."
Who do you say that to? To behind you? You know it's us? Is
Yeah,
that
to
what
you
happened?
guys. He looked behind.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
we just run up.
it's like we found a
Whoa, whoa,
ballista.
whoa.
Found a ballista. Let's hurry.
The Deco will look back to see if we also, in fact, are being followed by any guards or anything.
Doesn't seem like it.
You found the ballista, you say?
Yes.
Look, Wada. Look what our friends have been up to. How
Where did you
considerate of
find
them.
it?
Just outside, just unassembled. It was just waiting to be taken.
I'm inciting the fuck out of that.
Alright.
I'm inciting the
He's pissed
fuck out
at
of that.
Yuza. And Zedeka's just
Fuck.
kind of standing behind Wada with his hands crossed in support.
I got 10.
Can I advantage his insight with support?
Sure.
Do it again, Wada. I'll support you.
13.
Does 13 work, user?
Would I have to roll to see?
Well,
Or can I just...
are you trying to lie to them or what?
Technically, I'm not lying. We did technically find it. Just
You're trying to
unassembled.
persuade that's the full truth, is what you're trying to do.
Then yeah, it'd probably be persuade.
Alright, I'll do that. Persuasion. Fuck, 9.
You can tell he's leaving a little something out.
Tell me the full truth.
Fine. It was outside the barracks. It was just laying there, unassembled. We took it.
That's stealing.
No one knows if we hurry up.
Well, we needed the cardio anyways.
I can hear your phone, Ombre.
I don't know what we're talking
At this point,
about. Was that what?
I believe the loss has already been had. We could return the ballista, but at what gain and to who?
No,
We will
Zedeka.
keep the ballista.
We will return the ballista because that's stealing.
Sully starts slowly backing up and then breaks into a sprint again, trying to get back to the fucking caravan.
Roll me a dex save to see if you trip over yourself.
Alright. Let me see. Dexterity. There we go.
You are right, my friend. I suppose I've been hanging with this crowd a bit too long. We must do the right thing.
You guys watch as Nullifier tries to start running, but he just trips and falls.
Nullifar picks up any spare parts and keeps running.
He's taking off, guys.
I just look
I
at
cast
water like
grease in front of everybody so they can't stop us.
I'm gonna cast counter spell.
I cast command on Nully.
Hold on. You're counterspelling the grease?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
Grease
just
is the
looking
first
at
one,
water
right?
like he's doing his thing, brother. What do you want? It's gonna have to get physical to stop him at this point.
Yeah.
Who are you casting command on?
Nully.
Nully, roll a wisdom save.
Alright.
That's a 9.
It's 9. I'm a luck point. I want a luck point just for shits and gigs. 16.
God damn it.
Honestly, that time I was kind of fishing for a nat 1. I want to see like how funny this shit gets.
I command user
I feel
now.
you there. Sometimes I wish the same thing.
You can try. I don't know
just
how
like-
much good it's gonna do. Because Yuza's is on his back.
Umbern's just sprint, aka he's going to dash in front of him. Hey, like Umbren, how quickly they kind of caught up with him. It's still basically the same situation, so he's just gonna dash in front of him, just like, well, no, right alongside of him actually. She's like, you understand that this isn't gonna go the way that you.
Out of being furious, uses summons the dragon.
Right?
Well, I will say you do get far enough to get outside of the gate, so it is right there.
I command the dragon to pick up the ballista and put it in the back of the cart.
Okay.
I command the dragon to do not that.
I'm gonna tackle
We're outside of the
Yuza.
gates. There's no take backsies.
It's like,
Tackling Yuzu would have to
Come
tackle me
on.
though.
I'll tackle. I'll try to rip him off your back.
You're
I
gonna try
cast
to.
counter command.
You're going to. You're just gonna go for a side tackle for him off his back.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. If this is what we're doing,
I can imagine Umbren's just catching, like, just keeping
Hold on.
pace with him. It's like,
hold on.
come on.
The party's falling apart.
If this is what we're doing,
What the hell is going on? Nelly hangs out with Yuza one freaking day, one day alone, and this is what we have.
let me.
Nobody's
So
rested
I
up.
wish I had.
Everybody's all expended, except, oh gosh,
Yeah, the dragon's full health, buddy.
I have a map up.
Yeah, but
oh my god, this is. I thought we were going to level 20, guys, but I guess it's been nice,
oh look, don't fail me now with what I have planned.
bro.
So you guys will be coming from the left side.
Oh, please let me just drag my character, not the map. Thank you.
The deck is gonna be like thaumaturgy. User, calm
It doesn't.
down, dragon. This is too far.
Okay. To save me a little bit of
Armor
sanity.
is running alongside of them. Just
Hold on. To save me a little bit of sanity, roll initiative.
Oh god, I really
Not
don't want
fighting.
to.
I just want a set order
Yeah, that's
for
fair.
things to happen.
17.
This is gonna be an orderly conversation until it's not a conversation.
Orderly conversation until someone has to fucking die.
Okay.
But we're outside the gate. There's no take backsies.
19 with. Yeah, 17.
I'm gonna have to agree, Water, because returning the
16.
ballista would risk our friends being arrested, and at this point in our journey, we will have to scold them on our own time and teach them the better ways.
We
But
we could just say they did it in a drunken stupor.
Yes, and we will make it right.
yes,
12 with.
but user calling this dragon on us right now, showing his true colors.
Use a roll for the dragon as well.
We're gonna have to play nice with him right now
Oh, damn it.
because we're
It
about to
should
die.
have its own initiative modifier. Or its own dex modifier.
So a 3 with a. If it's the dex, oh, that's a saving throw. Where is this modifier?
It'd be under the score. Hold on, I'll pull it up. Extra.
It's dex plus 5, constitution plus 7, wisdom plus 4. That's saving throws.
No. It's up up by the scores. Where it says dex, it says +2.
Ah, so it's 5 total.
Okay. First, Zedeka. What are you doing?
Walk up to user. User, this is too far.
A ballista? He says with a seriousness.
I look back. You've already made it past the gate. There's no bringing the gods to bringing any trouble to our. Deal with the morality of this action on a more sober.
He's going to cast Mage Hand over top of Nola's mouth. He's like, this was yours. I was going to give it to you because I thought you were at the tavern.
He takes it, or he reaches out his hand to accept the gold.
He's going to pull it just out of his reach. Just like, Yuza, there's consequences to your action.
I don't know. Oh, nope, not my
This is
turn.
coming
Yeah, you gotta
from
let
a
him.
child to an adult. Just want to put that out there. You're getting lectured by a child.
This
He's not a child,
visibly
he's
pisses off
87.
Yuza more.
Now I'm going to gold. And I just want you to think, just for a second, on how quickly this could have you just thrown in jail. And then he's going to hand him his pouch of gold.
How much was it again?
600.
To
This is still with no, because you never took the other pouch of gold from the bounty. It is 666 gold and 3 silver.
That is
Nice.
hilariously fitting for Yuza.
It really is.
Anything else you would like to
It
do?
is perfect. I guess I'll unsummon. I'll dispel the mage hand from Noli's mouth.
Okay. So, Ovak, you're up. Anything you would like to do?
Ovak is gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
The fuck is Ovak doing?
35, 40, 45, 50.
I wish I could tell you.
And you're just gonna hear a deeper voice come from Ovak. Hello, dragon.
Oh, God.
What the fuck?
He's trying to fuck it. Oh no.
It's a robot. It's a transformer.
Orlok don't know that.
He about to get
Goddamn
that
right, buddy.
greasy. Oh gosh. About to get that mechanical greasy.
That all you want to do,
Yeah.
Noli?
But, Noli will just keep dashing towards the dragon.
Oh yeah, users on Nellie's back.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I'll dash for it.
Okay, so you get
So
up
we
to
just
the
make it to
dragon
the
and the caravan.
There you go. They're junkies. They got one mission on their mind.
All right, Yuza, I'm assuming you want to load it up.
You got it.
I'm like, we're withholding their pay next time.
All right. Is that all you want to do?
Yeah. I don't. The dragon just sits there, just not really doing anything. Yuza's starting
Okay.
to feel better now that the ballista's on the back of the cart.
It's on the cart. It's not put together, but it's on the cart.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Wada?
Mm-hmm.
Dash Issy?
Yeah, I was gonna tackle him, but a lot of time has kind of gone past, so
Technically,
I guess
it's not even been 6 seconds yet.
5, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 40. I have to move up there, and then that would be my order. So,
Is the dragon doing anything, Yuza?
It's helping load the ballista on the back of the cart, but other than that, it's not really doing anything.
Zudaka?
So it's just gonna ignore my
I'll just-
advances.
I'll just dash and make sure my babies are okay.
Yeah, the
Make
cats
sure
are fine.
Nala and Tax are okay.
Yeah, the cats are fine.
And that's my turn.
All right. And I'm assuming you also go up, Ombrin?
Yep.
All right. So, now that that's out of the way,
yeah.
Whew.
we can go back to regular.
Yes.
Hey, Yuzu was on some gangster right there. So gangster that a battle map pulled up and everybody backed down and no battle happened. That was some gangster shit right there.
So
That
to give you
dragon
a
packed.
context of why that happened, as soon as you said go to another scene, Zedeka, I was like, I'm gonna have fun with this for one. But two, my whole plan was since Yuza almost died, his true evil chaos would come out of him because he almost died.
That was perfect. That was perfect. That was real user right there. Pulled the dragon on us and everything. Everybody's like, oh, never mind. Sorry.
Now I'm gonna tackle user.
And I'm gonna get up close and fight with the dragon.
Are you actually tackling you though?
That was the plan from the beginning.
All right.
I'm staying close to water to make sure it's okay.
That would be. It's technically a grapple, so roll your athletics against Yuza's athletics or acrobatics.
Go.
I try to stop
Acrobatics.
water.
Damn, now one. Holy shit, I'm drunk.
I got 15.
Yeah.
Water bulldozer.
Yeah. Noli, all of a sudden your back feels a lot lighter.
Fuck. Noli goes to feel where Yuza was.
He's gone.
Oh shit. He's gonna
But
turn
then that one,
around.
do I
Once he
take
see-
damage from that shit?
You know what? Yeah. I wasn't going to do that, but
I mean, it's a
Said
nat
yeah.
one. Yeah.
2 points
Tell
of
me how
bludgeoning
much.
damage.
We're a glutton for pain. We always ask you to do stuff to us.
2 points of bludgeoning.
So after I get tackled, what does Wada do?
I just got you on the ground and I'm kind of like shaking you as you're on the ground, like, you're an evil bastard!
Does he have Yuza tackled on the dragon or on the ground?
No, he's on the ground.
Okay. So,
Yuza
Go
smiles
ahead,
a
Yuza.
little bit at the yelling and calling him evil, but then he threatens Wada. He goes, "You're going to want to get off me now."
I'm not going
Noli's gonna try to,
anywhere.
he's gonna try to pull water off of Yuza.
After
Zedeka-
after hearing user friend water, Ovok's gonna walk over and point his greatsword down at user. You touch that hippo, man, you're dead.
That's my dog.
Oh, so Yuza smiles.
And
It's like,
you-
I
you-
won't touch him. And then he presses the button on his freaking wrist to activate the dragon to rip
No,
Wada
wait,
off of him.
wait.
Noli's gonna try to pull
Hold
water
on.
off. He's gonna.
Hold on. Zedeka.
Zedeka, when
Damn, I'm just being
when he
rude.
heard that, Zedeka wanted to investigate if there was any cables or plugs or anything he could pull to, like, discombobulate the dragon. He wanted to.
The real bad, the big bad evil guy was the friends we met along the way.
Roll investigation, but at disadvantage because you are so unfamiliar with clockwork.
That's all right.
Gonna
I gotta-
try to
oh.
pull water off.
I don't even really have to roll that again. It's a 4.
Not that you would know what anything does.
Well,
All right, before Yuza actually presses the button, was Noli going to do something before he did that?
Yeah, he was gonna try to pull water off of him.
If Nullifar is successful at pulling Wada off, he does not press the button.
Okay. I'd say make.
guys don't know who you're fucking with. User's about to kill us, bro. I got 37 HP. I'm not trying to fuck with him right now.
How much does his mist breath do? I'm just curious. Gotta check
It would
this
say
out.
on the
All right, the fight. How do you guys
Wada roll a strength save, Noli roll a strength check.
Alright. Yeah,
Holy
actually, can I also
shit.
rage while I'm doing this? Because this is like really fucking annoying, Noli.
Sure.
Dude,
Got the
this
alright.
breath does 76 fire damage. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Water strength save.
Yeah, hold on, I'm kicking too.
Killer breath right there, bro.
Oh nah, not that
He
good.
just wants his ballista. That's all he wants.
I did not beat
Yeah,
that.
So yeah, you yell and yank Wada off of Yuza. You actually throw him a
What the
short
f-
distance.
Noli looks between like Wada and Olaf, and he's like, "Everybody, calm the fuck down. We didn't hurt nobody. We got the ballista. We had no trouble. There should be no reason why we're all fucking arguing."
And we got some nice guards, some messed up drunk.
Zedeka, yes,
Exactly.
yes. Let us calm down. Let us all calm down. It is all right, my brother Water. I
Oh.
understand your turmoil, but we will deal with it at another time. Let us all calm down.
Yes, but we're returning the ballista.
No, the fuck
Zedeka
we're
has
not.
a big teardrop above his forehead, and he face palms.
I have no problems with anybody, but I don't want and I don't want any problems with anybody. We don't need to return the ballista because they're not going to give a fuck that it's stolen.
You don't know that. You just took it without asking
do
any
know.
questions. You've
We
been
asked
spending
that
too
you,
much
we
time
asked
with
you.
Yuza. He's an evil
No, I
bastard.
haven't. He's
Yuza,
okay.
you stay away from Nullifar. I'll chase you to the ends of the earth and I'll kill you.
Yuza hears this and just laughs out loud in an evil way.
Calm the fuck
Zedeka,
down.
though I can agree with you on those goals, my brother. In the end, the ballista will be better off in our hands for the purpose of our ends or for the greater
No.
good. You know this.
He's
And I'm
corroded
not
your
Done
going
is
to jail.
mind
done.
too. All of you are blind. Yuza is evil and stealing is wrong.
We're not returning the fucking ballista.
Yes, we are.
Just for the record, I love how this is turning out.
Oh, me too.
I am not going to. I am not getting locked up. If I get locked up, I will break the fuck out of there and I will hunt everyone down. Not to kill, but to hug.
Brother Wada, stealing is wrong. You hear our brother Nullifar. You know our comrade Yuza. You know what they're capable of. It is better for the lives of many if we move forward and let this ballista be as it is. If we take this back, it will be more blood on our hands. I can assure you that. Maybe even our friends or our own.
And for the record, that
I
is
don't
kind of
know
down
what you mean.
Nullipar's like thing. He stole fishing gear.
Like, yeah, like Amryn kind of looks up at Zedeka. She's like, I don't know what you mean, blood on our hands. Blood on everyone else's, not mine. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna get into. This seems like a y'all problem.
Think about it. It's only me, Wada, and Dekka. We came from Lakeford, and it's only been us until we found others. We are the originals. We cannot
Did
let this
not
shit split us up.
did Yuza come from Lakeford too?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I thought you didn't say Yuza. That's why I said that.
It's like, I came from the wildlands. I'll go right back. I spent my years there.
While everybody's arguing, Yuza's gonna get up, go to the cart while whistling.
I'm gonna like pull Water to the side and be
I'm,
like,
I'm gonna
brother.
I'm gonna command and grasp Yuza back towards the group.
Zedek will be like, brother,
What does
what
that
would
do?
you have me do? I'm always with you. But if you really want to do this, you might be risking us all.
I just want to return the ballista.
Decker drops his head. All right. Is that what you want?
More than anything.
Wada's gonna, or no, Noli's gonna tell Wada. We can return the ballista if you're this willing over it. But just know, we are not involving me or Yuza. We are not going to say that we stole it. We are not going to admit to anything. But if I get locked up for anything, I will kill my way out of there if I have to.
Oh, Ovak steps forward. Is like, I'll return it. You guys stay here.
Yes. Yes, Ovok or me and Ovok, we can go.
I was
Return
just about to suggest that even we could even tell the truth on the way. We found the people and decided to bring it back.
Yes.
And you guys wait here and
Yes.
sober up while you're at it. They're not gonna be here when we get back, by the way, but that's what we tell them.
Brilliant.
Yuza's sitting on top of the ballista with his sword out, smiling, and be like, "Come get it."
I'm gonna walk forward towards Yuza.
Me too.
Commanding grasp.
Shit. I'm gonna get my tigers out of the cage and tell them to go somewhere a little bit far, like 50, 100 meters away. Just get away from here.
Okay, so
My panthers, I mean.
use a roll strength saving throw.
Damn it.
He failed. So you are suddenly grappled. You are suddenly moved from on top of the ballista to right in front of Ovok, and he is grappled.
Bear hug. It's like, we just need to hug things out. You kind of hear
Yuza
the
screams in rage.
Zedeka wants to go take his bracelet off right now.
I would have pressed it as soon as, or Yuza would have pressed it as soon as he got grappled.
Don't take that bracelet.
Well, he's. How are you grappling him?
bear hug. Like,
Larry,
he got pulled towards me, and Big Arms McGee over here wrapped around him.
Okay.
I see his little fingers squirming on each side as he's getting squeezed. That's how I imagine. I'm just trying. I see it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about. I don't think you'd be able to reach to press the button with how he has you grappled.
If it's from behind, I would be able to do it, but if it's from in front, probably not.
Because I think you just immediately get, like, in the space in front of him. And then you get grappled. So, yeah, he was in front of you, so yeah, you'd be facing front. So, no, you wouldn't be able to press the button.
We just need to hug things out here. You kind of hear the very deep.
About the bracelet.
You just kind of hear the deep, dumb voice of Ovok.
What was that, DM?
Somebody was saying something about the bracelet.
Yes, Zedeka wanted to rush up to him and take it, snatch it off of him.
Could I use Mage Hand to press the button?
Technically.
All right.
However, before you try to do that, Zedeka's going to try and take the bracelet. So roll
Quick question.
Roll a
Technically,
what?
is the bracelet technically a magic item? But if so,
Yes
Mage
and
Hand can
no,
activate it.
because it's a
If
button.
if you count it as is, it can't activate it. So,
I mean,
But
it's
then
just
again,
mechanical.
it is a
Line
rule.
because it's clockwork.
Yeah.
We've been treating it like a button this whole time. Like anybody can, like even us, even any of us can use it.
I mean,
Like
essentially, that's what it is.
user let me use it one time.
Okay, so just a button? Yeah. Okay. Just
However, Sedeka,
that's not a rules lore of just going off of the actual written shit from Adrian. Just
Sedeka, make a.
I'll just
strength-
continue.
A what?
Strength check.
Okay.
While he does that, are there any trees nearby?
Oh shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do I have to touch that, or can I? Like, yeah, I gotta figure out how to use it.
Yeah, you have to have it in your hand.
Keep his ass grappled.
Roll me a no. Fuck.
You're gonna say sleight of hand to get it off of him.
Yeah, instead of strength.
You want me to? That's all right.
Yeah, that's probably.
Come on, baby. Same thing, DM. How you like that?
All right. Yeah, I'll say you. You managed to get it away from him. However, as you remove it, you said you wanted to cast Mage Hand, right?
Yes.
All right. What are you trying to get it to do?
Press the button.
Yeah, no, I know that. I meant the dragon.
First,
Won't it listen
well,
to
that's a
me
good
though?
question.
Now that I'm holding it.
That's a valid question too.
What?
So even if I press the button, if Zedek is holding it, who would it listen to?
I mean,
Because last time when I was holding it, it came to me when I pressed it, and that's all we did. It was the
Yeah, because it doesn't have a mind of its own. It's more of a, I think, I don't know.
there's only one way to find out.
Yusa's gonna try it because he's desperate at this point. So yeah, he's gonna cast Mage Hand and press the button and try to command it to do something.
What are you gonna?
Command it to try to rip Ovok off of me.
Okay.
I will attempt to seduce it.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
I'll if I see it activate, I'll try to press the button again and cast command on user and say silence.
The gears of love work better than the gears of command.
Now you know command only works for 6 seconds, right?
And then I'll tell after if it works, I'll tell somebody to cover his mouth.
User, roll me a d20.
I like the way you think. Let's try this. Bam, bam. Come on. Why nothing but low rolls today?
Nothing happens when the mage hand presses the button.
Can I kind of squirm in my pocket to try to pull out the tree thing?
User's getting a little frisky here.
Holy shit.
It'd be funny as hell if the scepter kicked in now.
Well, now that the
Roll a wisdom save. No, I'm kidding.
I want to try something different now.
roll a just roll a general dexterity check for me, Yuza.
Can I cast
After that
guidance?
low roll, User's just gonna
Okay.
give up.
Can I cast guidance on him?
For what?
Just to keep his spirits higher.
Since I'm touching him, I'm just gonna go. Here, here's a little boost.
I mean, he already rolled, so it's not really going to do anything.
Oh.
But you just go kind of limp in his arms.
Yep, User fully gives up at this point. After that freaking low roll, like it's nothing but low rolls, User realizes nothing he can do is gonna change today, so he just gives up.
Oh, he's all tuckered out.
Oh my! Oh my God!
This is all Orlock. This is all Orlock is doing.
Okay, so
When anything stupid happens, it's Orlock.
so you have Yuza just kind of limp in your arms, grappled to you right now. What are the rest of you doing?
I want to
Noli's
see
just
if
grabbing
the
the
dragon
fucking
listens to
pieces
me.
of the. Noli's grabbing the
I'm
pieces
just
of the
sitting
ballista.
there, just
Yeah, I'm gonna help grab the bullet.
he's wondering where everything. He's wondering when everything went wrong in his life.
Man, I should not have made that deal.
No, not even. It's just like
No.
it's like, you know what? If I could have just took it, I could have just said no to that bounty somewhere else. I wouldn't have been there at that point in time. I could have just, I could have been in a completely different spot.
The Decker wants to like
You guys
press
hear,
the
like-
button, and then tell the dragon to like raise its wings.
Okay.
He's gonna
You
like
guys
talking to the bracelet. He's gonna be like, raise your wings.
Okay. It works.
You guys
the
hear
dragon's
Orlock's
the
voice.
dragon's wings raise.
What are you saying, Ovak?
He'll be like, I will be guarding you from now, dragon, and he'll press the button, beep, and turn him off.
What are you saying, Ovak?
You kind of hear like his voice, Ovak's voice, change to a more like refined, sophisticated voice. It's like, why don't we just go and pay for the ballista ports so we can
That
each
is
have
wonderful
what
thinking.
we want.
Yes, it's also a good option.
And I
And
believe
by
that
the
was-
way,
I believe
that was
the plan
excellent,
originally.
bro. Excellent having you as a nearby compatriot for the second time. You've gone well noticed. I will pray to Xmas for you, warrior.
I believe the original plan was to pay for him anyway.
It was, but these guys got drunk and did this crazy stuff, and then Yuza out here on a dark trip, about to kill us all. So
All right. So where do you want to go pay for the?
I say we just dump some coin at the value of the ballista at the location they at so that basically we don't have to interact with anyone. Let it be a charity to the community. What better than to trade a weapon of war than for gold coin that could be spread throughout the community?
Yes, that is a good idea. How much funds do you suppose we leave?
I think a ballista like this would be worth what? I think I remember DM you said 400 or 500.
Yeah, I think it was 500.
How do you guys
I'll
want to
put-
split it?
The parts
I'll put-
themselves were 1,000 buying it all. The ballista.
I'll chip in I'll chip in 150.
Yeah, the ballista itself completed would be 500. The parts were 1,000, but that's including like all the metal shit you need. This one is already fully completed. It just needs to be assembled.
Yeah, I'm guessing they took it
Okay.
apart, so I think we should pay the full price of a ballista, the full 500.
Yes.
I'll chip in 150 for it.
Water, do you have 150? That leaves what, 350? Do you have 50 water?
Well, I suppose we should actually leave a little bit more considering the ballista is fucking destroyed.
I'm trying to flip to see how much coin I have. I think I have plenty. Yes, I agree with you.
Maybe an extra 100, so 600, just because it's in pieces.
You
How
leave
about you?
150, and I'll leave
How about-
300, and that'll be
How about
600
you,
total.
user? How about you, user? You want to chip in at all?
I don't know.
He's uses just staying quiet.
Not even gonna start. Yeah, we can pay.
Uh, I'll just like,
Okay.
yeah. Don't.
Shit.
So I'll pay
I'm good.
300, and you two are paying 150.
Sure.
Yep.
All right, that's cool with me.
So you're leaving 600 total?
Yes.
Okay. Just in the same spot the ballista was?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
we'll leave a note.
Yeah,
for
leave
the
a
ballista.
note. Maybe keep it in like a little pouch or something. Yeah.
Thanks for the
No,
rep. Thanks for the blister.
Millie's gonna drop the ballista Porsche he had in his hands. Just stay behind with Yuza.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna walk over to the wagon with Yuza and just lay him down in the wagon. Just like
We gotta
cover him
stop
up
leaving.
cover him up with a blanket. It's like, there you go.
So now we got a ballista, and everybody's happy.
You haven't
Nobody died.
assembled the ballista.
Yeah, we just that
Yeah.
part. I'm sure a user can do that when he sobers up.
Oh yeah, easy enough. So now you have the
That was fun.
option. Now that that's out of the way, where would you like to go?
Human traffickers.
Yeah.
That does sound pretty cool. But usually gonna like do a full rest first.
Yes. Sleep,
Okay.
then
Yeah.
traffickers.
Yeah, same.
Absolutely. My current condition had me scared of user right now.
Yeah,
Terrified,
dude.
actually.
You know what? My counter spell was my last 3rd level spell slot, so if someone died, we were fucked.
User, what were
Yeah.
your hit points at, by the way?
I think he had like 65.
Oh. Because I thought he was practically almost dead at the end of the last encounter. Like, I had to share a bunch of my pots with him.
No, that prayer of healing plus beacon of hope did a lot.
Oh, yeah. Wait, no, that was Ombryn I was sharing my potions with. I think.
So you want to take a long rest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I ain't sharing a cart with Nully.
Oh, it's fine. Noli's pissed. He don't even want to talk to anybody.
All right, you guys can take a long rest.
And all the things I got back on that long rest.
While that's happening,
I'll be waiting in the morning, waiting to talk to user. I'll just kind of be
And,
up early and just kind of be like out there just waiting for user to wake up.
Okay, what were you
Are
saying?
we
Only
taking
is-
shifts? Like, how's that work?
No. It's you're outside a city. It's fine.
Okay.
We got
yeah,
Nala
user's
and
gonna-
Taxar watching us at the night.
Noli is gonna like wake Deck up from his sleep for a second. Be like, hey, can I see that bracelet? I think we need to get rid of this dragon. It's best for the party.
How are we gonna move the carts?
But I'll say, but it is our form of travel. Perhaps we could. Yeah, what were you thinking?
I was thinking horses should be relatively cheap. We plan on just traveling on foot anyways.
And
It's
if you have to cross the ocean, you do have a ship.
exactly. We have a ship too.
This dragon is getting out of hand. Perhaps we should sell it.
I'll just give it to me, and I'll store it where nobody can find it.
Why
He's
store
gonna
it
put
when
it
we
in
can?
Bob.
I know exactly where he's putting it. The old prison.
In his ass.
Yeah.
Well,
the old prison box.
whatever you do, my friend, just know I'll be going with you, and I'll look over at snoozing Waddy, and I'll be like, you know, our brother would be terribly hurt if we left him in the dark.
Trust me, Deca. I could do this by myself.
You've been hanging out with Yuza for a while and so secretive lately, brother. I'm just afraid of the potential of the influence of your new friendship. Or
I'm not influenced or controlled by you, so this was of my own choice. I
you
took
know
that
what?
ballista and believe it would be better for the party.
Here, I trust you, Nullifar. You've been true to me this entire time, and I'll give you the bracelet. Don't let us down, brother.
I won't, Deca, I promise. Lily's gonna check if everyone's asleep. And, Ian, I'm not gonna lie. I think me, you, and Yuza might need to go into a private channel for a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought.
Damn it. What's going down?
About to get even.
What is happening right
I don't know what's happening, but you know these things just
Anyway.
happen sometimes. It happens about
now?
once
They
every couple
sure do.
months.
This is
It's one of those
wild.
sessions.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, Wada.
All right, bye everyone.
What up?
All right.
Well, everybody. You two have got me
All right,
worked
so it's
the
not as
fuck
bad as
up
you
right
think.
now.
Don't
It's
worry.
I'm
not as bad as
All
you
I'm
going.
gonna
think.
I'm taking headset off.
No, you can listen.
Wait, I can listen?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll listen.
You can listen.
so
So, yeah, we've come to the
start off.
conclusion that, yeah, I'll let you say it, Noah.
All right. We've come to the conclusion that Noli is influenced over Yuza, basically. And Noli is going to wake Yuza up in the middle of the night and ask if he would like to leave.
And Yuza is going to agree, and Yuza and Noli are going to leave with the dragon.
Okay, what about
I
the
will.
cards?
What about the what?
The cards.
That stays. Like, I'm planning on doing a new character.
Yeah,
Um,
same here.
yeah, but basically they're going to become our bad guys in their own way.
Okay, I can work with that.
Shit.
Okay. Do you have characters already made?
I do have one idea of a really, really good one I've been wanting to play for a while.
Because we still do have like 40 minutes.
So yeah, I actually have one I can pull out like right now if I need to. I can build it like really quick.
Yeah, I got one too.
Okay.
I don't
Do
have
me
it
a
backed
favor.
up because I just did this, but I have the general idea. It's from Yuza's game.
Do me a favor. I need you to both unassign the characters for me. That way
Okay,
Alright.
I can claim them.
there you go. Dope. Yeah, because like it just made more sense because the way Yuza is, he is a chaotic evil person.
Yes.
Like this is just what like as soon as the dragon got tore away from him as a character, that's probably what he would do. So yeah.
Yeah. Noli was like really feeling like, Yuza with that vibe because I don't know, it felt like Yuza was starting to actually pay attention to Noli, so you know Noli started kind of rocking with Yuza, and then things kind of took that turn.
But the new guy is going to be, I think you've heard me explain him a little bit. He's going to be a monk with the Warforged arms.
Maybe. Are you sure you want to do this, Noli?
Look, I am
He doesn't have to, but Yuza would leave regardless,
not, because
with
you
the
see,
dragon or without the dragon.
I'd say
That's
this
up to
makes
Nolan.
like way more sense. It feels like it fits. And don't get me wrong, man, my hands are kind of shaking from this because it's fucking awesome, but it's got me kind of whoa. But I just find this pretty damn cool.
Because I know you've built Nullifar a specific way, and you're gonna lose out a lot of damage in the party if he leaves.
I'm aware.
And by the way, the new guy that I built is going to be hunting Yuza.
Okay. Will you unassign Yuza from yourself for me?
All right, how do I do that?
So if you go to the campaign, it should say there should be something that says unassign.
Bam. Bam. All right.
Cool. These are my characters now.
I'm going to go ahead and change my name on the Discord to just Artificer for now until they meet the new character.
Yeah.
You guys, I'm not gonna fucking sleep tonight.
It's a good
Either
thing we
am
have
I.
another session for tomorrow.
So, how about this? Wada, you can see us leaving, and would you like to break it to the group, or would you like us to do our own thing?
I want them to wake up and find out.
Yeah,
What I
that's good. I'm good with that.
Okay.
All right. I just wanted
All
to
right.
see this shit because it just it had me in my feels for the first second of thinking it.
All right, I'm moving us back.
All right.
All right. Love you, Water.
Don't say anything.
Okay. So, did you all take your long rest?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll do.
I want to know why you're
Fucking
asking
mouth
that.
work, over.
So, Wada, Ovak, Umbrin, and Zedeka.
Yes.
Mhm.
You all wake up the next morning. And immediately you notice something is off. Two things.
What?
The dragon is gone, and Yuza and Noli are gone.
Oh shit. Did
Wait,
anyone?
Oh,
I didn't see anything they did. Oh,
Not while
happened
you were
when we were
sleeping.
asleep.
You were sleeping.
Fuck. We couldn't have done this later in the afternoon. Good day.
Did anyone see anything? Did they say that they were
No.
going anywhere?
No.
I'll hang my head
I'm
down
gonna sleep all night.
and I'll say, Wada, I fear this is all my fault. And I fear we have lost our friend and brother Nullifar to the dark ways of the influencer. He woke me last night, and I'll tell him what happened. He gave me the band. I gave him the band. He told me he was gonna get rid of it for the party. He gave me his word. But then I'll say, but now that they are both missing, I fear that they are up to no good. And there's only two ways to handle this.
We could contact the higher beings and see if they've seen them.
I was gonna say, continue on without them, for they have chosen their way, or we could hunt them down and try to save what's left of our brother and
Oh,
deal with Yuza.
no, no. They must have just left.
Betrayal.
This is not the time for the
Amryn is just
soundboard.
going to. Amryn is just like. Amryn is just going to cross his legs and just start.
Okay?
That what?
And yes, Water, and you were gonna say something too?
No. No. They're coming back. They must have just left to get away. I know tensions got a little high. They're not just gonna. And Water's gonna start crying. No.
Deco consult Water. Since Nelly's not here, he'll put his hand on his shoulder. It's all right, but you know. What do you want to do? Do you want to go after them? Or do you want to press forward with our mission? Without, brother.
All right, so I want to try to do something. Austin, it's going to be up to you.
Oh, I've seen Water cry. He's gonna run over and hug Amber and is like, no, Dolly, not my strength, bro.
Amryn,
You
so I have Blink. It says I go to the ethereal plane, but I want to know if instead of the ethereal plane, if I can go to where my patron is.
so you want to go to the Wildlands?
Yes. When I use Blink instead of the ethereal plane, if I can go there.
Blink is a random chance, though.
Well, it says I roll a d20,
Right. That's
and
what
on a
I'm
roll
saying.
of 11 or higher, I vanish. I'm willing to take that random chance and use one of my spell slots to try and contact him for that short minute.
Hold on.
That sounds cool.
Let me look at the specification of Blink.
Roll a d20 at the end of each of your turns
hold on.
for the duration of the spell.
So you'd only have 6-second intervals. Because it says at the start of the next turn and when your spell ends, and then you return. So you'd have to keep doing it for a minute.
Damn. Well, there goes that combat spell I was hoping flavor for out of combat. Huh.
Nice try, though.
I tried that. I'll just go with the basic bitch answer. In the midst of my meditation, can I try and can you talk to my patron to see if it knows where they went.
Roll religion.
Roll religion.
Also,
Plus
Deck
two
is
to
just
that.
like this is Deca right now. It's just
But why?
That's an
Why would you
11.
do that? Why would you do any of that?
Unfortunately,
Deckers.
no
Take a
response
shit.
comes. Jesus Christ, Claude.
You just hear from Umbran, like still in meditation, just like now's not the time to be quiet.
I think Nullifar would want us to go forward with our journey. Wouldn't you agree, Zedeka?
Well, at this point, I could only hope for the best for my friend. I'm not sure I know what he would wish. But yes, the right thing to do is to move forward. We must stop these traffickers.
And Umbran is going to summon the Radiant Edge, is going to try to use it to channel into its power. Try it again.
Nothing happens.
Orlock is gonna chime in. Do you try turning it on and off again?
Umbran is just going to turn his head like over towards the voice. You see his eyes are still closed. He's just going to give you a smack over the head.
Can like Orlock's just gonna chime in again. Mate, can I try? Who am I talking to? Who do I need to talk to?
And he's going to turn his head again, eyes open this time. He's like, you want to try to contact my patron? I don't think that's going to work how you think.
Conan was a warlock, so maybe
I
Conan.
don't.
I mean, he probably listened to a different patron, but Conan probably knows. Conan's patron probably knows your patron.
I don't know, but give it a shot, I guess. Like, Amran's face is like 5 levels of like different of just confusion.
Ovax is gonna touch
Give it a sh-
Arbon's sword. Try to like
What's your
connect to it.
charisma?
My charisma?
Yeah.
12.
You just hear a chuckle in your head.
Hello.
Nothing else.
Hey, I'm a friend of a friend. Do you mind helping us here?
Amran's just like, you got to chuckle, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not going to speak to you.
I'm gonna touch the sword again. It's like, hey, are you looking for some new help?
Still nothing.
Dang thing's broken.
No, not broken. You.
You talking to
Well,
you talk,
they only allow certain people to even speak to them. They have to be of a certain, how to put it, charismatic aptitude. That chuckle you heard was denying you.
Conan's person is just a giant spider.
I've seen it once. Its true form. And that's when I put the tavern out. And since then, haven't been able to really contact them.
Ovok's just gonna walk away and sit by the court. I think she's gonna go sit by water.
Umbrin's just gonna go back into his meditation, just trying, hoping. At some point, he starts begging.
No response.
Man,
I did expect my heartstrings to be pulled this session.
I don't even know what to do now. I'm just sad.
Because I mean,
Yeah,
Ovok was good.
After a while, you just hear Umbrin just, damn it! The one damn time I need to fucking find someone.
Water is gonna go cry in his bed.
Ovok
Deca
was just gonna.
will send Nala over to Wada to console him.
I'm gonna investigate the area to see if I see any, like, tracks or sign for him of the dragon. Any, like, blown
Roll
down
investigation.
trees.
I'll go with Ovok and take Taxar.
Okay. Roll investigation with advantage or separate.
Go
Umbrin's
ahead,
gonna
do it.
move up to water as they leave.
I rolled one time already. This is the advantage. 15.
I mean, it's not hard to tell. It's pretty obvious the dragon flew away.
They're gone.
And that they are, my friend.
Man, that hurt me worse than I thought it would.
Yeah, that kind of yeah.
Umbrin is just going to kind of tap Wada on the shoulder. He's just like, "How you doing with this?"
He
What were you saying, Hazel?
Oh,
I was gonna say though, at first when you refused to return the ballista, that would have just made Yuza mad, and he would have plotted against you all. But as soon as the dragon got taken away from him, that's when his true evilness came out. Just FYI. don't
If he
go
would have
into
made
much
it to
more
the
detail.
morning, he probably was gonna get that dragon back. That's crazy. I was
Yeah.
gonna wait till you got sober. That the fuck. Oh well. It is what it is.
Because you gotta think, Yuza was a samurai desiring power, and y'all
Yeah.
stripped him of every power he had and made him
I
feel
just don't know
useless.
why Nully helped. That's what I don't. That's why Zedeka's hurt. He knows he
Right.
gets what Yuza did, but he doesn't know what turned Nully. So he's kind of betrayed in the heart right now.
Sorry to interrupt.
So
Yeah.
we
I didn't mean to.
It's all good.
Amaran's just like,
Oh, that's
so
perfect.
how are you doing with this?
The water lying down in his bed. He has his back turned to you. He's on his side. He is crying profusely. Ollie. User.
Yeah. No, it's like, trust me, I understand what you're going through.
Gather, Zedek will be like, gather yourself, brother. This hurts. This hurts us all. And I know you and I feel a kindred pain. We
Water
must.
pulls the covers over his head.
Amaran just kind of leans in, just like, I understand what you're going through.
Decker just
I've
sits on
lost
the
family
bed,
as well.
puts his hand on Water's shoulders until we can get through this.
You've known the two of them longer than I have. I can only imagine the history. Felt the same when I lost my parents. I still hope they come back.
Yes, we never know. Perhaps they are on some random gallivant, like they are so notoriously known to do. Just would have been better if they could get choked up. Would have put us in the loop.
Water starts crying
Uh,
even more when Zedeka starts getting choked up.
Zedeka lets it out. User!
Water gets out of the bed, still crying, and just starts hugging Zedeka.
Yeah, I hug my brother back. And then immediately I gather myself, wiping tears off his face. That is enough. Stand strong, brother. We have business to handle. There are
Yes.
those being captured in the
Yes.
darkness. And while we stand here whimpering, they stand there suffering.
Yes.
Let us be on our way.
The traffickers. We need to get the traffickers. We need to save those people.
Yes, bolster yourself. Indeed, we are needed. For Xmas, we fight.
Amaran's
Yes.
just like, well, it seems like this has lit a fire between the two of you.
Yes.
Use it well.
Fire, indeed.
Conquer it.
Then let's go. To save the traffickers.
Strengthen you.
I mean the traffickees. Not the traffickers. We should definitely not save the traffickers. Do not save the traffickers. Save the traffickees for sure. Let us ride.
Amran just did that entire kind of emotional get up. Like, yes, use this fire. Let it light your strength. Let's save the traffickers. Wait, hold up. No, not saving them. We're going to destroy them. I'm gonna put the men on a bike.
Let us
We're not
mount,
doing that.
brother.
Let's go.
We must find Steve.
We must save the traffickees.
And now that our dragon has been stolen, We must find mount to our ship, for I believe our existence is a far voyage, and it is only of great
By
hope
the way,
that our friends have not taken our ship as their own.
Orlok's gonna chime in.
So-
Can I find something better than a horse, do? Maybe
So-
by the
like a
way,
camel.
Zedeka,
The
real quick.
speaking
you
of
know
the
that,
ship, Wada has it. It is a ship in a bottle that turns
Yeah.
into an actual ship.
Holy smokes! I must have missed that
Becca.
at some.
That is what.
Yes,
that is one of the things you got from
that's
Allard.
what he got from Alec.
That is
the dude
sweet.
outside Tiandon.
You got a ship in a boat, water?
Yeah, from
No,
Alaric as a
that's
gift.
what we got from.
Holy
From Alaric.
smokes! That is
Oh yeah, no, true.
all
No,
right,
it
brother.
was Alec. It was Alec. Never mind.
That kind of gives the deck a little bit of hope. We're not stuck in the rut. Perhaps we'll see our brothers again. And we can only hope that they are on the side of light. Yes, Aubrey.
By the way, so you remember that greatsword he picked up from the ruins?
Great sword. I try to recall it. Which one was it?
It was the flame tongue.
Okay, yes.
Could I get that?
Do I have that?
Flame Tongue Greatsword. You should.
Yeah, you should. You picked it up because we were talking about it at the end of last session.
Oh yes, I've been wanting to ask what that great item was. Okay, flame
Yeah, it was a great sword.
flame
Flame tongue
tongue.
great
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was flame,
yeah.
flame tongue greatsword.
Um,
Could I get that? Will do better than. He kind of pulls off the other great. Like he pulls off the great sword that he has on his back right now. He's like, do be better than just this one.
here,
little bit more
perhaps I'll
oomph
hold
to
that
it.
one for you.
Okay. And he kind of takes the
Yeah.
sheath with it. He's gonna kind of hand it to Zedeka.
Yep. And I'll trade you great swords, and I'll put that one in my bag of holding.
Alrighty. So now I'll be a little bit more prepared. So, hold up. Let me clear my voice real quick. That is not armor. So let's take care of these traffickers, will we?
Yes, let's do that.
Flame tongue, great sword. Let me just add that to my. Hopefully, I don't know how to attune, but I hope not.
Flame Tongue, I think, requires attunement.
It does. Alrighty. Oh shit. Now do it later.
What was the sword you gave me? Just a regular great sword, or what?
Yeah, it was a regular great sword that
It's a
deals an
great
extra
sword.
2d6 radiant damage.
Yeah, it's essentially a radiant version of the Flame Tongue Greatsword.
Yeah.
The other one was.
Yeah.
So just keep a keep that one, but it will be radiant.
Yeah. And it does not
Oh.
require
Basically.
attunement.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, ever since he got Radiant Edge, he hasn't really. He figures with the Flame Tongue, it can give him a little bit more versatility. Well, I've been missing. Oh. Time to go get some information.
All right. Where do we head to first to track down these body stealers
Well, I
and body
can only
traders?
assume. Well, I can only assume that since we've only been here for the past couple of days, that that whoever first saw it, got it, saw him here.
Yes.
So we head down to the docks, see what anyone knows of this ship. And from there, we take ours. And obviously, they'll have a couple days head start on us, but maybe we'll catch up to them.
Sounds good.
What we
Let
will
us do
do.
that.
Yeah, we'll start head into the docks.
Okay, you're gonna head back to the harbor.
Yep.
Oh,
So you head back to the harbor, and how are you gonna go about this?
So, what a question. Were you one of the originals that saw the ship, or
No,
was it the two that left?
the two that left, they said that I don't even remember exactly what they said.
So, we don't have a description of it. I mean, we can assume that it didn't stay around. So, we asked about ships that left in the past
Ooh, you know what I just realized?
2 days we've been here?
Bam, you know what I
Two,
just
3 days?
realized?
What you just realized, dude?
My friend's gonna be fucking pissed.
Yes.
Yeah.
She asked not to have user killed DM. You're a horrible friend.
Technically, he's not dead.
Well,
Yeah, not dead.
he is as good as dead. He's gone.
If I was Umbrin,
Yeah, so
they liked.
no, it
Did
was
she
no,
like-
no, 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 no. So she likes Ombrin's her favorite character, but she says specifically to not kill Ombrin or Yuza.
Isn't it water and use it, or am I wrong?
No,
it was Ombrin and Yuza.
it was Umbrin
It
and
was Ombrin
Yuza.
and Yuza.
Damn, I want to be water and
But
use it.
yes,
Like,
you've only been
water
here
could
for about
totally
2
take
or 3
over this
days.
place.
So go around, ask about any. Can assume a larger ship to hold the people.
Yes.
Ask about any larger ships leaving in the past 2 to 3 days.
Yep. Great idea.
All right, let's go. Deka, Wada, you two go, and me and Novak will go.
Okay.
Okay, so what are you doing?
Well, first the entire group is heading. The fuck was that? First, the entire group is heading off to the docks. Then we're gonna split up. Then ask the damn near everyone if they've seen a large ship in the last 2 to 3 days.
Okay. Um, roll investigation.
I was hoping for persuasion. 17.
Um, asking around, there's quite a few large ships that come and go. You're gonna have to be a little more specific if you want to find what you're looking for.
It's like, um, did any of the crew on any of the larger ships seem suspicious at all? Weird noises, well, noises coming from anywhere from the ship? It seemed a little bit off, maybe?
Not particularly.
So I must have gagged them. We shrugged. Better than one. Um, so, no weird noises of any of the ships. Any weird cargo that any of them brought on seemed even slightly questionable.
I'm not exactly sure what you're.
Alright, I'm gonna just cut straight to the point. We arrived a few days ago, and when we arrived, we kind of split up. Some of us went down to the docks here, and one of us, well, a couple of us spotted to put it harshly, most likely why am I blanking on his name? A, a slaver's ship, to put it. Trafficking, gods know who. I'm trying to find information on it so we can go and stop.
Well, I mean, that's not an uncommon sight here in Katak. There is a use of slaves here in the city.
Dear God, we're in a slave city.
The temples use them, the nobles use them.
Well, they're not gonna like me telling them that. That's all right. And Umber's just gonna look, just try to find Decca and Wada.
Okay. Easy enough to do.
Well, I found some information, you two, and I think you're gonna like it.
You hear it.
Well, from what I've gotten, slave ships aren't all that uncommon here.
Raises an
They
eyebrow.
use they use they use slaves for, well, in the temple, just basically all around.
Hmm. Deca, what do you think about this? I mean, I can't free all of them
To
if it's
be
so
honest,
common.
my mind is otherwise occupied, my good friend, and I'm sure you could imagine. But my hands do feel idle, and if there are many slave ships abound, then perhaps they can feel the wrath that is waiting for Yuza when I find him.
I mean, think of it. This town, it's seemed peaceful enough. We didn't even know they were using slaves here. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's a good thing to use slaves at all. I think it's disgusting. But if I didn't get that information, we never would have even known that they were here.
Yes, and if it is a very nice city, I'm sure they treat their slaves, somewhat decently. So maybe it's not so bad.
I mean, obviously, there's going to be others that treat them a lot harsher than
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So
Because like
this is up to
red.
the two of you at this point.
I keep forgetting my damn mic's on. I muted my mic.
How long have you been talking about?
I just started talking not too long ago. I'm just
Okay,
like, why is
cool.
no, why does Umbra keep talking over me? God damn it!
Yeah, no one could hear you. I thought you were just shutting
Yeah,
the
no,
fuck up.
yeah, I thought you were just. I'm just let Amber do this talking.
Um, but well, it's like Obek's gonna chime in. It's like, I mean, maybe to find what who we're looking for. Maybe we gotta go with guys ourselves for as what they're looking for. Well, I'll volunteer to be the bait.
Well, I mean, look at me,
I was gonna say, looking at
young.
you don't really look much like bait for a trafficker. But look at this little one. And I'll point.
Like, look at this little one. I am staring
I'll
you
say,
eye to eye.
do your little twirl around. No, I'm just kidding.
Amber's like, you call me little one. I
Show him the
am
back. Show
your
him the
height.
back.
But no, like Amber's just like,
I'm just
you
kidding.
could. I mean, look at me. I'm young, decently
He's rosy
strong.
cheeks. Can't you see? He's the
I
perfect.
mean, I'm basically the best bait we would have. I mean, my sword, he kind of like up had like sums it on his back and it's got sheath. It's just like they would never know I even was armed.
Fair point. It's like maybe we use you as bait.
I mean, we get a set of sending stones from the magic shop here. Stash one. They'll be none the wiser.
Obek nods. Good plan. Good plan, young one.
Well, you don't get entrusted to be the guardian of the wildlands for no reason. So, obviously, this armor is not going to any help. Um, obviously, there's the demon skin, but that's not going to be easy to come across. And even if it was, it'd be most likely too expensive for probably even all of us if he chimed in to get. can't look armed in any way.
I mean, maybe we can pose as two slaves. I'll shed my armor, and you see Ovak just like grimace a little bit. Conan has a very gruesome idea on how to stash all weapon.
I don't want to know.
So what are we doing right here? Like, what are we trying to accomplish right here?
I
Coming
have
up with a plan on how. Well, Umbrin's like basically saying tries to attract the attention of of one of the slave ships, get taken aboard as a slave, and
So he's sticking the proverbial leg out on the highway, throwing the thumb out.
yeah, basically.
All right, got it.
We get a set of
And
sending stones
Ovak is
where he's
joining
able to
him to do
contact
this?
you.
What was
Assume.
that? What was that?
Our main thing would be getting a set of sending stones.
Yeah.
I was asking if Ovak was joining to join, if you were doing the same, if you were with Ombrin trying to do the same thing, basically get captured.
I mean, possibly it'd be possibly good to have two people on the inside, two people on the outside.
So I'll stake out with Water and try to watch from the outer. Yeah. See if they can
Only
get
question
captured.
is, do we get captured?
You can get captured, let us follow.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
we try
Before we do all this,
we try to ambush the people that are trying to capture us.
before we do all this, I'll ask in character what information do we have on the traffickers, from the bounty information to whatever else
We don't
Wada
have a
got
bounty
and
on
Null.
him.
Wait, where do we find this? This is from
Million users.
This
oh,
right here.
God,
This right here
dang
was from
it.
Million User.
Bastard.
Yep. This was
Can I also
this was
point something else
this
out?
was.
Nulfar had the scepter from the dungeon.
Yep.
Yes,
Oh,
that is something I have not forgotten.
What scepter?
The one
The
that
Staff of Power, the one that went boom.
Not the staff.
Let the DM talk.
Wada has the staff.
Yes.
Scepter was the one that the undead necromancer dude that you fought at the end had.
Yeah.
Oh, God, why am I thinking?
And Nelly has that. Maybe that's why he's
Nulafar
fucking
has
acting like
that.
Yeah.
fucking shit.
Fucking boy, we
Maybe
didn't learn
that's why
anything
Nelly's
from
acting like
Fenhorn.
this.
You're not supposed to fuck with magic cursed items from fucking evil people.
That's what I'm worried about. Is the DM slowly assembling an evil task force?
Yeah, I'm forming Hydra. Damn it.
Oh shit!
Task Force
I'll
7.
fuck with that. Let's
You got
go.
his plan.
It's not.
I
It's
need
not
La Noche.
Hydra.
Task Force 5.
I need a side character, assistant La Noche, to come over here.
It's not Hydra. It's Tiamat.
Okay, fair enough.
All right.
So yeah, we
But,
just know that they're traffickers and trafficking is bad.
However, that's going to be all for tonight.
No.
No.
Remember, we play tomorrow.
We do play
I
again
know.
tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
I can't
Give
praise
us
this.
time a game plan.
I do have stuff I have to make.
Yes, understandable.
Since you're pursuing this fucking human trafficking arc, I have to come up with something for that.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm
That wasn't anything.
I'm good to end stream.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm gonna end this stream.